All right, e-commerce gurus, welcome to episode 8, where we'll help you efficiently manage e-commerce returns.
Returns are a fact of life in e-commerce, but they don't have to drain your profits or your sanity.
Exactly right.
I'm Olivia, an e-commerce expert, and I'm here to help unpack some strategies to minimize returns and turn the unavoidable ones into opportunities.
Awesome. So, Olivia, the nature of online shopping probably plays a huge role in those higher return rates compared to brick and mortar stores.
You got it.
Can you break that down for me? What makes it riskier for buyers?
Well, in a physical store, you can touch and feel and try things on. You get a real sense of the product. Online, you're relying on pictures and descriptions, maybe a video.
Right.
Studies show that online return rates can be as high as 40% compared to around 10% for in-store purchases.
Wow, 40%. That's a huge difference.
Huge.
And a big deal for us sellers, right?
Absolutely.
So where should we start? What can we do to minimize returns?
Let's start with product listings. This is your first chance to set clear expectations and minimize returns.
Love it. So how detailed should those product descriptions be?
Think beyond the basics like size and color.
Okay.
Dive into dimensions, materials, country of origin. You can even describe how the product feels.
So we're painting a picture with words.
Exactly. And visuals are important too.
Oh, of course.
High-quality images from multiple angles, 360 views if possible.
Right.
And videos. Imagine giving a virtual test drive of the product.
Got it.
It's a game changer.
It makes sense.
Absolutely.
What about sizing, especially with clothes? I know that causes a lot of returns.
Yes, you need a clear visual sizing guide.
Okay.
Listing measurements isn't enough. Help customers visualize.
Oh.
Show the garment next to a common object for scale, like a coin.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it reduces the chances of a sizing mismatch.
I'm taking notes, and this one surprised me. Customer reviews can help reduce returns.
They can. Positive reviews boost buyer confidence. They see other customers are happy, and that makes them less likely to return something.
It's social proof.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can encourage these by sending follow-up emails or offering a small incentive.
Got it.
Leverage review tools online.
So we've got detailed listings and glowing reviews. What's next?
Let's talk damage control. Damage and shipping is a double whammy.
Yeah, you lose revenue and it hurts your reputation.
Exactly. Invest in quality packaging.
Should we be using, like, Fort Knox level protection?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Sturdy boxes, protective inserts, air pillows, packing peanuts.
Got it.
If you're using Fulfillment by Amazon, use their prep services.
Oh, the FBA prep service.
Yes, they are the packaging ninjas.
Okay, FBA prep services. I'll remember that.
Definitely.
Now let's talk pricing.
Okay.
Can strategic pricing reduce returns?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Have you had a customer return something because they found it cheaper?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
So how do we combat that? Is it a race to the bottom?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Automated repricing tools can help.
Repricing tools.
Yeah, they're like your pricing wizard.
A pricing wizard.
They keep your prices competitive and prevent found it cheaper returns.
So no more manually adjusting prices every hour.
Exactly.
Nice. So we're being proactive with pricing, but what about customer service?
Customer service can prevent returns as well.
Okay, I love that. But how?
A prompt response can de-escalate a situation before it becomes a return.
I see.
Make it easy for customers to reach you.
Right, so that personal touch can prevent returns.
It can. And don't forget about the information those returns offer.
Okay, what do you mean?
Think of it as data detective work.
Data detective work, huh?
Look for patterns.
Like what?
Are certain products returned more often?
Okay.
What reasons are customers giving?
Interesting.
Any seasonal trends?
So if there's a spike in returns for a product, there might be an issue with the listing.
Right, or maybe even the product itself.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's-
All right, data detective work. I'm adding that to my to-do list. What about those negative reviews that come with returns?
Negative reviews are gold mines of information.
Embrace the negativity.
Yes. They highlight issues you might have missed.
Like what?
Maybe the sizing info isn't clear, or a feature isn't well explained.
Oh.
Use those reviews to improve your products and listings.
So we're going from data detective to customer whisperer, huh? What's next?
Let's talk about Amazon's FBA return policy.
Okay, FBA sounds complicated.
It can be, but it's important to understand.
Absolutely. What are the essentials every seller needs to know?
Get familiar with the types of returns and who pays for shipping.
Okay, so for a change of mind return.
The seller typically covers the return shipping.
What about damaged or defective products?
Amazon usually covers that.
Good to know.
But there's a catch.
Uh-oh, what is it?
Amazon introduced a return processing fee in June 2024.
What's that?
Basically, if your products have a high return rate, you get charged extra.
So we need to get those return rates down.
Yes, and be smart about how we handle them.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
I know a story about a seller who was having trouble with returns marked resellable by Amazon.
Oh, what happened?
They kept getting items back that were not in resellable condition.
Oh no, what did they do?
They redesigned their packaging so it showed obvious signs of tampering if it was opened.
Wow, smart move.
Right. Amazon couldn't just put them back into inventory.
That's a great tip. Thinking outside the box, literally.
Exactly. And those returns can lead to overstock issues too.
That's true.
That's where a platform like Recora comes in.
Recora.
It's AI-powered, like a reselling expert.
AI-powered.
It analyzes the condition of the item, even the box.
Wow, impressive. So it's pretty thorough.
It is, and it extracts item specs to make your listings accurate.
Okay, sounds like it's really helpful.
It is. It also tells you the best place to sell your items, like which platform or category.
Wait, it picks the platform.
Yep. It even helps with titles, descriptions, and pricing.
Amazing. Recora sounds like a game changer.
It really is. So remember, returns are a fact of life, but they don't have to be a nightmare.
Absolutely. Great advice, Olivia. Thank you for sharing your insights.
My pleasure. Welcome back to our deep dive into e-commerce returns.
We're back and ready to level up those return handling skills.
Last time we talked about optimizing products listings and turning negative reviews into feedback.
Right.
And we even talked about that tamper-evident packaging trick.
Oh, yeah, that was brilliant.
It was a good one.
And, of course, we can't forget about Recora.
Right.
That AI-powered platform for overstock items.
It's a game changer.
Yeah, definitely.
But today, we're going to go even deeper into returns.
Okay, what are we unlocking today?
Transforming customer service from reactive to proactive.
Okay, so getting ahead of those returns.
Exactly. What if you reached out first, offering support before they even think about returning something?
Okay, I like where this is going.
Imagine this: a customer places an order,
Mm-hmm.
and they receive a personalized email from you.
Not just an order confirmation.
No, a genuine message thanking them for their purchase,
Okay.
highlighting key features they might like,
Mm-hmm.
offering resources like video tutorials.
That's a great idea. It's way more personal.
It is.
It shows you care.
Exactly. And in that same email, you can subtly address potential return issues.
Give me an example.
Okay, let's say you sell clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Include a friendly reminder about checking the sizing chart,
Oh, I see.
or if it's electronics, maybe link to a setup guide.
So we're anticipating those problems.
Exactly. Minimizing returns and boosting customer satisfaction.
Love it. It's like a safety net.
Yeah, it is.
So proactive communication is key.
Yes.
What else can we do to minimize returns?
Even if returns happen, make the experience stellar.
Okay.
A smooth return process can build loyalty.
I've never thought of a return as a positive experience.
Well, think about times you've returned things.
Mm-hmm.
What made it smooth? What made it a nightmare?
Okay.
Make those instructions clear. Provide a prepaid shipping label.
Okay.
Keep communication open the whole time.
So no surprises for the customer.
Exactly. Send updates when you receive the return, when it's processed, when the refund is issued.
It's all about transparency.
It is.
Makes a huge difference.
It does.
Any other tips?
Consider a small incentive for exchanges instead of returns.
Like what?
Maybe a discount on their next purchase.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah, it keeps the customer happy and you make a sale.
Okay. Proactive communication and a smooth return process. Check. What else?
Time to put our data detective hats back on.
Data detective work. Round 2. I'm in.
Last time we talked about analyzing returns by product and reason.
Right.
Now let's segment the data.
Segmenting. What does that mean?
Let's say you're selling a dress
Okay.
and you notice a lot of returns. By segmenting, you break down those returns
Okay. How?
by size, color, even fabric.
So instead of just the dresses returned a lot, we see the small red silk dresses returned a lot.
Exactly. That granularity can reveal hidden issues.
I see. Maybe the sizing chart is off for small sizes.
Right. Or maybe the red dye is different.
Wow. So much insight from segmenting. How do we actually do that?
There's software for that,
Oh,
but you can also use spreadsheets or even review records manually.
got it.
The key is to look for those subtle patterns.
Spreadsheets and a keen eye for detail. I can do that.
You got this. Let's talk cohort analysis.
Cohort analysis. What's that?
It lets you track customer behavior over time.
Okay.
So you want to see if customers who buy during a sale are more likely to return items.
That's a good question.
Cohort analysis compares those groups over time.
Interesting.
So you can see if those discount shoppers return more often.
Maybe they're ordering multiple sizes?
It's possible. You can identify risk factors and adjust your pricing.
So it's not just for sale events,
No,
right?
you can use it for specific products or customer groups too.
Wow, powerful stuff. Data analysis is like having a crystal ball.
It is. The more data you analyze, the better you'll understand your customers.
All right, from data detective to crystal ball gazer.
Yeah.
But let's not forget the human side of things.
Absolutely. We can't get lost in the numbers and forget about real people.
Yeah, building relationships is important.
It is. So how do we bring more of that human touch to returns?
Good question. Especially in the digital world.
It starts with empathy.
Good.
When someone requests a return, try to see things from their perspective.
So put ourselves in their shoes.
Exactly. What are they feeling? What are their concerns?
Instead of seeing a request, we're seeing a frustrated person.
Right.
Okay, empathy. I'm with you.
Good. And you can de-escalate things and build a connection.
Even during a return.
Even during a return. How about personalization?
What do you mean?
Ditch the generic automated emails.
Okay.
Use their name, acknowledge their situation, offer a genuine solution.
Showing you care goes a long way.
It does.
What about a phone call?
Sometimes a phone call can be the most effective.
You mean like actually talk to them?
Yeah.
Interesting. It definitely shows you're going the extra mile.
It does. Of course, always offer it as an option.
Right. Not everyone likes phone calls.
Exactly.
Okay. Empathy, personalization, maybe even a phone call. What else?
Empowerment.
Okay.
One of the biggest frustrations is feeling like you have no control.
I can see that.
So give them options.
Okay. Like what?
Different return methods. Maybe they can drop it off, schedule a pickup, print a label at home.
Right. Choices. So they feel in control.
Yes. And keep them informed the whole way.
Communication is key.
Always.
What about tracking information?
Give them a tracking number.
Oh, good idea. It puts their minds at ease.
It does. Make sure your return policy is easy to find.
Okay.
Don't bury it. Put it front and center.
Got it. Make it easy to understand.
Yes. And consider a dedicated return portal on your website.
So clear instructions, a return portal, easy peasy.
Exactly. Make your contact options clear too.
Okay, like phone, email, live chat.
Yes. Display them clearly throughout the process.
Got it. Empathy, empowerment, clear communication. This is gold, Olivia. Any key takeaways for our listeners?
The key is to shift your mindset about returns.
Okay.
See them as opportunities,
I like that.
not as failures.
So not fearing returns, but conquering them.
Exactly. Every interaction is a chance to build a stronger relationship.
Couldn't agree more.
And remember, even successful businesses have returns.
Right. It's just part of it.
Exactly. Learn from them, adapt, keep moving forward.
Great advice.
Eh.
Any final tips to take things to the next level?
This one's all about mindset.
Tell me more.
Returns are a reflection of customer behavior,
Okay.
not a personal attack on you.
That's an important reminder. It's easy to take it personally.
It is, but don't get discouraged or defensive.
Mm-hmm.
Focus on why those returns are happening.
What can we learn?
Exactly. Use that information to improve.
So channel that energy into positive action.
Precisely. Even the most successful businesses have returns, learn from them, and keep moving forward.
Fantastic advice, Olivia. I feel so much more prepared to tackle returns now.
It's been my pleasure.
This has been an epic deep dive.
It has.
We're back for the final part of our deep dive into e-commerce returns.
We've covered so much ground already.
Yeah, from product listings to customer relationships.
To data analysis and those clever strategies.
It's been an amazing journey.
Mm-hmm.
But I know our listeners still have some burning questions.
They always do. Let's jump right in.
Okay, fire away.
So, how do you handle returns that are clearly used or damaged beyond normal wear and tear?
Oh, that's a tough one.
It is, but you need a clear return policy.
Okay, so our policy needs to protect us.
Exactly. Outline your terms for returns, especially for damaged items.
What should we include?
Specify the condition you expect.
Be specific, got it.
For example, clothing must be unworn with tags.
Okay.
Electronics must have all original packaging.
So set those expectations up front.
Yes. And be transparent. Display your policy clearly.
Okay, on the website, during checkout, in emails.
Everywhere. But even with a clear policy, some customers might try to push it.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
What if they return a used item and claim it was damaged?
Oh, that's tricky. The old "it wasn't me" routine.
Exactly. Documentation is key.
Documentation, okay.
Take photos of the product before you ship it.
So we have proof of its condition.
Yes. And if it's a high-value item, use serial numbers.
Smart move.
Yeah.
But what if we still end up in a dispute with a customer?
Stay calm and empathetic.
Even when you want to scream.
Especially then. Remember, most customers aren't trying to scam you.
Okay, I guess you're right. Sometimes things get lost in transit.
Right. Try to understand their perspective.
Find common ground.
Good. Communication is key. Reach out, listen.
And hopefully find a solution everyone can agree on.
Exactly. But if you can't reach an agreement,
Then what?
know your rights as a seller.
Okay, and
familiarize yourself with the platform's policies.
so if we've done everything right and still can't resolve it,
Involve the platform support team.
like Amazon's dispute resolution process.
Yes. Provide evidence and explain your side.
Okay, it's good to know we have that option.
It is.
Now, how do you decide on return window? Is there a magic number?
I wish. It depends on your products, your industry, your target audience.
So no easy answers there.
Nope. Research your competitors. Consider the nature of your products.
Okay, perishable goods versus electronics. That makes sense.
It does. And balance customer expectations with protecting your business.
So find that sweet spot between happy customers and a healthy bottom line.
You got it. Experiment with different windows and track the impact.
So it's all about using data to make smart choices.
Exactly. Now let's talk about those customers who might be abusing the system.
Oh yeah, the serial returners.
What are some red flags to watch out for?
I'm all ears.
Look for customers who consistently return items.
Like way more than average.
Yes. If you see the same name repeatedly, investigate.
Okay, I'll be on the lookout for those frequent flyers.
Good. Pay attention to their reasons for returning.
Okay, so vague reasons like didn't fit when it clearly did.
Yes. Or damaged when there's no damage.
Like they're just making stuff up.
Exactly. And check customer reviews, too.
For mentions of return issues.
Yes, multiple reviews could signal a problem.
Okay, we're looking for patterns, suspicious reasons, and negative reviews.
You got it. What can we do if we suspect abuse?
That's the question. Do we just have to take it?
Not at all. Gather evidence, document the patterns.
So screenshots, return records, all of that.
Yes. If you need to take action, you'll have the proof.
Okay, so then what?
You can start by contacting the customer.
Politely, of course.
Of course. Remind them about your return policy.
Sometimes a gentle reminder is all it takes.
It can be, but if it continues,
What are our options then?
you might need to block them from buying,
Okay.
or even report them to the platform.
So we're not powerless.
Not at all. Enforce that return policy. It's there to protect you.
Great advice, Olivia. This has been an amazing deep dive. I feel so much more confident about handling returns now.
You're ready to conquer those returns.
I am. Thanks for all the insights, Olivia.
My pleasure. It's been fun.
And to all our listeners, thank you for joining us for this epic 3-part deep dive.
We've covered so much ground.
From product listings to customer relationships,
To data analysis and those clever strategies.
we've learned that returns are a fact of life, but they don't have to be a nightmare.
Embrace those returns, learn from them, and use them to grow your business.
Couldn't have said it better myself. We'll be back next time with another deep dive into a crucial e-commerce topic.
Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep crushing it.
See you next time.